Have you ever stood in front of the mirror after 60 and felt a quiet truth in your chest that you do not want to say out loud? The face is familiar, and the man is you, yet the spark that used to start your mornings and carry you through the night feels dimmer. Energy takes longer to arrive. Strength does not answer as quickly. Confidence in the bedroom is not as steady as it once was. If any of that sounds like your life, hear this first. You are not broken. You are not alone. You are not done. I am Dr. Emily Stone. Think of testosterone as the electricity running through your home. When the current is strong, every room lights up. Your mood feels brighter, your muscles respond, and your desire has a clear voice. When the current weakens, shadows creep into those same rooms, and it happens so slowly that many men do not notice until the dark feels normal. That quiet drop in testosterone can make evenings feel heavy, and the most intimate moments can feel uncertain. It can turn a powerful engine into one that hesitates when you turn the key. Here is the hope. You do not need exotic pills or risky procedures to bring that current back to life. Today I will show you 4 simple nuts you can use to support testosterone naturally, and I will warn you about 2 common nuts that can work against you. These are not theories. They are small, daily choices that men in their 60s and 70s use to rebuild stamina, improve blood flow, and protect the very cells that make testosterone. I will also share real stories from patients who thought their best days were gone until steady habits added up. If you have asked yourself whether the edge you miss can return, the answer can begin on your plate tonight. Stay with me until the end, because I'm going to give you a clear 30, 60, 90-day roadmap so you can track your energy, your sleep, your morning strength, and your confidence. The difference between fading and thriving may be no bigger than the snack in your hand. Are you ready to take back your fire? Thank you for staying with me. If the first minute spoke to you, tell me so I can guide you better. Type 1 if this topic matters to you. Type 0 with your question if you want a clearer answer. I read every message. When you speak up, you help more than yourself. You give courage to thousands of men who feel the same fatigue, the same doubt, and the same dip in desire. This is a place for privacy, respect, and straight answers. Subscribe now for clear guidance on testosterone, strength, performance, and energy after 60. Tap the bell for the next steps and for the 30, 60, and 90-day roadmap. Share this video with a brother, a close friend, or your dad. Before we continue, add a grocery list line for the nuts we will use. Tell me which one you will start with tonight. Your voice keeps this community strong and shapes what comes next. Solution 1: walnuts. The current for your hormones. Picture your body as a home that needs steady electricity. Walnuts help restore that current. They provide omega-3 fats that your body uses to support healthy hormone balance. Testosterone is built from cholesterol, and it needs the right fats to stay within a strong range. Walnuts also supply the amino acid arginine. Inside your blood vessels, arginine turns into nitric oxide, which relaxes vessel walls, so blood flows more freely to the heart and to the pelvic region, where performance depends on strong circulation. A man aged 68 told me his hands felt cold, and his response during intimacy had become uncertain. We added 1 small handful of walnuts to his day and kept the habit for 6 weeks. He later said it felt like flipping a light switch. Energy arrived sooner, evenings felt warmer, and his confidence returned step by step. Use a simple plan. Take 20 to 30 grams, which is 1 modest handful each day. Add walnuts to oatmeal at breakfast, or toss them into a salad at lunch. Choose plain and unsalted and store them in a cool place to protect their oils. If you live with a nut allergy, skip this option and speak with your clinician about safe alternatives. Solution 2: almonds. The key that unlocks testosterone. Think of magnesium as a key that turns a lock many men do not know exists. Almonds are rich in magnesium, which supports testosterone production and may increase the amount that is free and available for your body to use. Almonds also provide vitamin E, which protects the cells in the testes that create testosterone. When those cells are shielded from stress, they keep working with greater reliability. A man aged 62 arrived tired and restless at night. We placed 20 almonds into his evening routine and traded a heavy dessert for a protein-first snack. 4 weeks later, he reported steadier sleep and the natural return of morning confidence. Small and consistent steps produced a clear result. Follow a simple approach. Eat almonds raw or lightly roasted without added oil or salt. A practical serving is 20 to 23 almonds. Blend them into a smoothie or pair almond butter with apple slices for a balanced snack. If you take medicines that affect magnesium, speak with your physician before making changes. Keep portions moderate so total calories stay within your goals. Solution 3. Brazil nuts, the spark plug for testosterone. Brazil nuts deliver selenium, a trace mineral that acts like a spark plug for enzymes involved in testosterone creation and sperm protection. Your body needs only a small amount, yet that small amount helps critical processes fire on time. With selenium, precision matters because more is not better. A man aged 70 felt slow in the afternoon and noticed a foggy focus. We added exactly 2 Brazil nuts to his breakfast coffee. After 2 months, his labs showed a gentle improvement in testosterone, and he described a clearer mind and a calmer mood. He kept the habit because it was simple and it worked. Use this carefully. Take 1 to 2 Brazil nuts per day and avoid regular excess. Choose plain and unsalted. If you notice unusual fatigue, a metallic taste, or brittle nails, stop and contact your clinician, since those can signal too much selenium. Pair your serving with protein at breakfast so the energy from this habit carries through the morning. Solution 4. Pistachios, the maintenance crew for your blood vessels. Let us give your circulation a reliable tune-up. Pistachios help clear the path so blood moves where you need it most. They can lower LDL, support healthy HDL, and protect the lining of your arteries, which keeps vessels flexible instead of stiff. Pistachios are also rich in phytosterols, natural plant compounds that support a healthier balance between testosterone and estrogen, a balance that becomes more important after 60. A 65-year-old patient told me his energy dipped in the late afternoon and that he often woke at night. We added 1 small handful of unsalted pistachios in the evening and asked him to slow down and shell them one by one. After 8 weeks, he reported steadier afternoons, deeper sleep, and a welcome return of desire. Nothing flashy, just a simple habit that kept his bloodstream moving like a well-maintained pipeline. Here is how to apply it. Choose plain pistachios without salt or added oils. A practical serving is about 25 to 30 grams, which is 1 modest handful. Use them as a smart swap for chips so you satisfy the urge to snack without a blood sugar spike. If you are salt sensitive, stay with unsalted options. Store them in a cool place to protect their natural oils and keep portions sensible to fit your calorie goals. 2 nuts that undercut testosterone. A strong plan also means knowing what to limit. Peanuts are not botanical nuts. They are legumes, and when they are grown or stored poorly, they can be exposed to aflatoxins that place extra stress on the liver, an organ that helps regulate hormones. Peanuts also deliver a higher share of omega-6 fats. Too much omega-6 relative to omega-3 can promote inflammation, which is not friendly to testosterone or steady performance. Enjoy them only occasionally, choose reputable sources, and do not make them your daily go-to. Cashews are tasty and provide some minerals, yet they also lean heavily on omega-6. Many packaged options are roasted in added oils and salted, which increases the inflammatory load you are trying to reduce. Occasional use is fine if portions are small and if you pick dry roasted or raw versions without added oil or salt. For most men focused on hormone health, cashews should not be a part of the snack routine. Think of these choices as quiet saboteurs that nibble at the fire you are trying to build. Keep peanuts and cashews as rare guests, not permanent residents. When you want a daily ally, reach for walnuts, almonds, pistachios, and 1 to 2 Brazil nuts within the safe limit. Small choices done consistently move the needle. Pair your daily nuts with light movement and quality sleep so circulation and hormones have the signals they need. A simple 10-minute walk after dinner while you enjoy a modest handful of unsalted pistachios encourages smoother blood flow and steadier glucose, which supports nighttime recovery and morning confidence. Step outside for early daylight soon after waking to set your body clock. Natural light helps anchor daytime energy and deep sleep at night, both of which support healthy testosterone. Hydration matters more than most men realize. Nuts are dense and fiber-rich. Drink a glass of water with your snack so digestion stays comfortable and fullness lasts. If you add nuts to breakfast, pair them with protein such as Greek yogurt or eggs. Protein plus healthy fats steadies appetite and reduces the late afternoon crash that often leads to overeating. Portion control is a quiet superpower. Portion your nuts in advance into small containers so you are not eating from a large bag. For most men, a practical serving is one modest handful. Choose raw or dry roasted without added oil or salt. Store nuts in a cool and dark place to protect their natural oils. If you live with high blood pressure, stick with unsalted options. If you have allergies or take blood thinners, speak with your clinician before making changes. Watch the common traps. Too many Brazil nuts can push selenium above a safe range and lead to fatigue or other symptoms. Keep it to 1 or 2 per day. Many packaged mixes are roasted in seed oils and heavily salted, which adds inflammation and extra calories that work against your goals. Another trap is magical thinking. Nuts help, but they cannot outrun poor sleep, chronic stress, heavy alcohol, or long hours without movement. Treat food as one pillar in a plan that also includes strength training, post-meal walks, and a calm wind down before bed. Set 2 guardrails and you will notice progress sooner. Avoid late-night grazing so sleep can do its repair work, and log your choices. A brief note of what you ate, your steps after dinner, and how you slept builds awareness. Many men are surprised by how quickly a little structure restores momentum. Testosterone does not need a miracle. It needs steady signals and patient care. Keep the habits small, keep them daily, and let the results compound. Before we finish, let me say this plainly. You are not broken and you are not finished. Your body has not forgotten how to respond. It is waiting for the right signals. Small daily choices can act like fuel, spark, and current, sending strength through every room of your life. A modest handful of the right nuts, steady movement, morning sunlight, and patient sleep can restore momentum without drama. This is not a promise of perfection. It is a plan for progress that respects your age and your goals. Here is the roadmap you can expect when you work the plan with intention. In 2 to 4 weeks, you may notice deeper sleep, warmer hands and feet, and a calmer evening mood. In 4 to 8 weeks, morning energy often feels steadier and physical confidence begins to return in a way that feels natural rather than forced. In 8 to 12 weeks, performance tends to become more reliable, waistlines begin to inch down, and the quiet pride that comes from keeping promises to yourself grows stronger. Now, I would love to hear from you because your voice guides what I teach next. Tell me in the comments which nut with tonight. If walnuts call to you, write walnut. If almonds feel easier, write almond. Share this video with a brother, close friend, or your dad. For someone you love, this may be the simplest gift of health you give all year. If this message helped you, press like so that other men can find it. Subscribe and tap the bell so you receive the next steps and the full 30, 60, 90-day roadmap as soon as it arrives. We are building a respectful community where men over 60 get clear answers, steady encouragement, and practical tools that work in real life. Remember this as you leave today. Aging does not break a man. Giving up does. You can still become the man you want to be. Start small, stay consistent, and let the results compound. Your fire is still there, and tonight you have the matches.